People from all backgrounds like to travel in different commutations to explore places. Yet, for many, it is just a daily routine. But have you ever wondered if it's possible to cut down journey time from hours to minutes? Have you ever dreamt of high-speed traveling in tubes and vacuum? Amazing, right? Well, you might think I'm just talking about dreams, but actually I'm not. In this age of rapid advancement in technology, the transformation of impossible to possible is here. Hello everyone and welcome to another Fandesi video. Let's start a video with a brief idea about what Hyperloop actually is. Hyperloop is a new mode of transportation that aims to increase travel speeds to much higher levels and minimize travel time. It accelerates gradually via electric propulsion through a low pressure tube. It floats above the track using magnetic levitation due to ultra-low aerodynamic drag. Virgin Hyperloop 1 systems will be built on columns or tunnel below ground to avoid dangerous grade crossings and wildlife. It's fully autonomous and enclosed, eliminating pilot errors and weather hazards. It's safe and it's clean with no direct carbon emissions. Although Hyperloop might be a new concept for many of us, the idea has been around for more than 100 years. There were government agency efforts, scientific efforts, as well as individual efforts, and yet no one had the engineering and business skills to make such a system seem feasible to the general public. But that wasn't the end of it. The idea started to emerge again in the 21st century. In 2013, CEO of SpaceX and Tesla came up with an idea for a vacuum and maglev powered super fast train that would travel through a tube. It would be called the Hyperloop. The name Hyperloop was chosen because it would go in a loop. He published Hyperloop Alpha white paper and posted on the Tesla and SpaceX blogs. In his proposal, if it is technologically feasible at the cost he has cited, it would make Hyperloop travel cheaper than any other mode of transport for long distances. In June of 2015, he again announced a design competition for students and other professionals to build Hyperloop pods to operate on a SpaceX-sponsored mile-long track in 2015 to 2017 Hyperloop pod competition and made his idea as open source. Since then, many of the startups, students and companies have worked hard to improve upon designs and come up with better solutions. A company named Hyperloop 1 on May 12, 2017 made an experimental test on Musk's idea and revealed the Hyperloop designed by them. It hit its top speed of 70 miles per hour in just 5.3 seconds and announced that it had done its first successful test run on its Hyperloop track in Nevada on July 13, 2017. Soon after the experimental test, developments began to construct Hyperloop to travel between Dubai and Abu Dhabi with target time of just 12 minutes. And this will have an ability to lift about 10,000 passengers per hour in both directions. So why do we need Hyperloop? India is a developing country and people of India move from rural to urban areas for education, jobs and just leading life more efficiently. Although there are different modes of transport such as roadways, railways, airways, etc., the need for emergence of the fascinating technology in India which is cheap, fast, economical and time-saving is ultimately most important. Hyperloop is ultra-fast, on-demand, direct, emission-free, energy-efficient and will integrate seamlessly with the transport ecosystem. The top speed for a passenger vehicle or light cargo will be 670 miles per hour, which comes to about 1080 kilometers per hour. Just to get a perspective on how fast this actually is, let's compare this speed to some of the fastest trains in the world. The fastest train in India travels at about 150 km per hour and the fastest in the world at about 400 km per hour. So Hyperloop is around 2 to 3 times faster than the high-speed rail and magnetic levitation trains and 10 to 15 times faster than traditional rail. The Indian state of Maharashtra announced the intent to build a Hyperloop system which is expected to move passengers and cargo at airline speeds at a fraction of the cost of air travel between Mumbai and Pune in just 25 minutes, beginning with an operational demonstration track. The present Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has been supportive of the project and signed an MOU with Sir Richard Branson, Chairman of Virgin Hyperloop, in 2018. So, we can safely assume that the technology is quite welcome in India. This technology offers high velocity transportation, almost twice the velocity of an aircraft. It has very low power consumption, low cost transportation system in the long run. The first bullet train in India is expected to run between Mumbai and Ahmedabad and is expected to be built by 2023 at a cost of $12 billion. And surprisingly, it takes only $1 billion for Hyperloop. Hyperloop is immune to bad weather conditions. It is resistant to earthquakes, which makes it much safer than other alternatives. Hyperloop will also improve access to education and universities spread across the country. It is not only designed to carry passengers for goods transport too, which reduces delivery time, avoids damage and also reduces emissions. Virgin Hyperloop One signed the framework agreement with the Maharashtra government to build a Hyperloop between Pune and Mumbai with an operational demonstration track. Once this is successful, it is expected to expand to other states of India. The idea is to introduce this route between Chennai and Bangalore, Chennai and Mumbai, Bangalore and Trivandrum, and Mumbai and Delhi, as per the tweet made by Hyperloop One company. Now everything has shortcomings and negatives. So Hyperloop has very high risk to life when something wrong happens to the system, such as fire or breakdowns. Limited space in trains is another problem. In addition to that, there are high chances of motion sickness as the pods vibrate on escalating speeds. The cost of investment for the tunnel construction, implementation and maintenance is also quite high. As the track is made of steel, it expands and changes shape when there is a temperature change. This may also be a negative as it may destroy the track of the Hyperloop technology. This, along with many other factors, has to be considered while designing, keeping in mind the environment of the location and other conditions as well. The installation requires cutting of large number of trees, which also is a huge negative today. Indian government has been focusing on improving the infrastructure in the country since decades now. As India leads the world in global deployment of Hyperloop technology, it is well positioned to unlock significant opportunities for growth and careers on the forefront of next transport revolution. Hyperloop technology has attracted not only India but also other parts of the world like California, the East Coast, Slovenia, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So that's it for today guys, and I really hope you learned a lot. Do research it on your own and understand what this amazing technology is. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and do not forget to comment and share your views. So see you in our next video. Till then, adios and have a great day.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.